This report is coming from Michael Benson. Breaking news, Callum Smith and Canelo Alvarez reportedly have reached agreement to fight in December. This is according to Michael Benson. Now I knew it was one of the three, Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, or Yildirim for the vacant title. This fight will take place at AT&T Stadium in Texas on December 18th or December 19th. I think it's more December 19th. Now, is Callum Smith a cherry pick? The WBA champion is undefeated. A lot of people thought he lost to John Ryder. But I think this is a decent fight. Just like Caleb Plant, Callum Smith got the physical advantages over Canelo. He's even bigger than Caleb Plant is. Callum Smith is 30 years old, 6'3", with a 78-inch reach. That's a heavyweight reach. He has an 8-inch reach over Canelo. He's currently 27-0 with 19 knockouts. This is far for a cherry pick for me. People will say he ducked Caleb Plant to fight Callum Smith, but Callum Smith's an undefeated super middleweight champ. I have no problem with this fight. I can't wait till December.
I'm more than ready for this fight. I'm in the best condition in my life. It's my time to become world champion again 2 times.
He's going to have to, live up to his words. I'm not the one that ever quit in a fight. I can't say the same for him, though.
Yeah, it might, but like I said, I never really felt like I really needed Errol Spence for my legacy or my career. I've accomplished so much in the sport of boxing that, I really didn't need him.
Would it benefit Terence Crawford to go to the PBC? If you talk about quality of fights, probably, because he'll have access to Sean Porter, Udonis Ugas, Danny Garcia, welterweights like that. But if you're talking about a fight with Errol Spence, he might wait a year or 2 for that. At that time, he'll be 35 years old. See, Spence wants to fight Danny Garcia, and then he's going to want to get a fight with Manny Pacquiao. And then he's talking about moving up and fight Canelo Alvarez, the big pay-per-view star. Us boxing fans for years want to see Spence and Crawford. But Errol Spence might have different plans. Even Terence Crawford is having doubts this fight will happen. Crawford is 33 years old. How many more years he has left in his prime? Unless he looks real bad against Kell Brooks, some real slippage. And I expect him to beat Kell Brook in 5 or 6 rounds. Brook hasn't fought at 147 for 3 or 4 years. His string of wins have been at 154 and hasn't been with the Elite 54. He hasn't beaten Jermell Charlo. Kell Brook is only 1 year older than Crawford. So even though Kell Brook is 1 year older than Crawford, if Crawford goes to a decision with Kell Brook, they're going to say Terence Crawford couldn't stop Kell Brook and he was past his prime. When Errol Spence fought Kell Brook, he stopped him. And he was a prime Kell Brook, and he was an IBF champion. Not mentioning he was in a fight with Triple G and he got damaged in that fight. People remember what they want to remember. Bob Arum also got some big junior welterweight to move up from 140. Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor. The winner of that's supposed to move up and fight Terence Crawford. But then again, Teofimo Lopez is making a good case to stay at 140 and fight him. Right now, I think Lopez is more marketable than Terence Crawford is. So that may be more money for the winner. If I'm Terence Crawford, I think I would make the plunge to the PBC after my contract's over with Bob Arum. He said he's got a few months left to a year. Ride it out. Go to PBC, take your chances. You're not getting any younger. Terence Crawford won't be one of those fighters that were undisputed in 2 weight classes. I just don't think Bob Arum can get those fights for you. Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. Plus, it seems his plate is a little full. We got Teofimo Lopez. He got the champions at 140. He has Tyson Fury. Not mentioning Lomachenko. So if I was Terence Crawford, I'd make the plunge to the PBC because this will be the best chance he's going to get Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Those are my thoughts. Leave your comments below. JBZ. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.